Welcome to One and Done. I'm out here in Colorado, just outside of Grand Junction, and driving my Jeep Wrangler out here in basically the middle of nowhere. It's pretty muddy tracks, but this is kind of the intro to the channel and what you can expect. This is my 2014 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon, sitting on 35s, 3.5-inch lift. Has a bunch of goodies on it. I'm not going to go over in specifics right now. I actually have a video where I talked about every single upgrade. I will put a card in the corner. So you can see I'm on vacation. I've got my dog with me, Sophie. One and Done is basically a channel, everything automotive. So, you know, I have a 1972 Volkswagen Beetle. I might do content on that. I'm going to do Jeep content. If I ever buy an ATV or UTV, there'll be the content for that on there as well. So just basically anything automotive. Now, I do already have an RC channel that some of you might be aware of. If you want to check out my RC channel, which is called RC Knockout, I will go ahead, put a card up in the right corner. Feel free to check that out. But this is going to be like automotive, you know, full-size drivable vehicles basically. But I'm going to set up my camera right back here, hopefully far enough away where it doesn't get splashed. We're going to rip it right through this mud hole. That was fun. Did the camera get all wet? Hopefully that captured it all right. Currently just driving down a very empty track, a whole lot of nothing going on. There's nobody else out here. I think the last person I saw was I saw one person camping like 3 or 4 miles back, but there are still some tracks on this trail, so somebody's been down this trail in the last day or two, I would guess. The issue is this trail is very muddy, like it's deceiving. It looks very dry. It looks very dry and almost desert-like out here, which it is, but they must have gotten a lot of rain recently because my Jeep is very muddy. And mud isn't really what I came to Colorado for. I came to Colorado more for the rocks, which I've encountered a lot of little rocks, but none of the big rocks yet. But I'll be out here for like a whole week, so this is just day, well, this is day 2. This is just day number 2, so we got a lot of action to come. And I plan on filming little bits and pieces here and there. Well, I just stopped and talked to a couple guys that were coming past in the opposite direction, and I kind of inquired to them if this was the right trail that I was supposed to be on, the trail that I was looking for, which is called Coon Hollow. It's either called Coon Hollow Trail or Coon Hollow Road, but they didn't know. They just know it was BLM, which stands for Bureau of Land Management 282, I think is what I'm on. But they said probably about 1.5 miles or 2 down this way, the road is washed out because of the river, so we might be forced to turn around. But I told them I was going to head down there and check it out, so we'll see if it's passable. Or they were in a Dodge Ram pickup, so I think my Jeep's more capable than what they had. But I mean, if they said it's washed out, then there might not be a crossing. It might be a bad choice to try to. So we're going to head down this way and see what it looks like. I don't get the feeling it's going to get any more rocky or technical, so I don't know. I think this is the correct route though, and it's rated 7 out of 10, but I haven't seen anything on here that would rate this a 7 out of 10. Nothing. So, you know, it is what it is though. I knew there was tracks down here. I knew somebody had gone through here either yesterday or today, so it was probably them. So the nice thing about having lockers is that you can lock them up and climb up on top of cool stuff. Rocks. See some of the flex. It can flex out a little bit more. I could have probably gone up on, maybe I will go up on this one. This one I think might be the limit of the flex I'd get out of the Jeep, but that looks pretty sweet, does it not? Yeah, let's climb up that one real quick. All right, I was able to get up on top of this big boulder right here, and she's pretty well, I think, flexed out at this point. The back is pretty much stuffed up underneath within the fender well. which part of me wants to go up to 37s. These are 35s right here, guys. I'd like to go up to 37s, but the issue is, do I have the clearance? I think I might. You can see this one, I was just able to miss my front differential housing. You can see this one stuffed up there pretty good. I don't know. I think as long as it's a 12.5 wide, there shouldn't be any issue with clearance for a 37 in here. I mean, potentially could touch my inner fender. Maybe could hit the inner fender on that side too. I don't know, but just check out. Does that not look sweet? I think it's probably bumped out. I have some like hydraulic bump stops. They're not hydraulic, but they're almost maxed out. They could go a little bit further, I think. We might have a little bit more flex in this thing because it hasn't bumped all the way out yet. It's very, very close though. But yeah, you're not gonna get up on this rock very easily if you don't have lockers. That's why I got a Rubicon. Lockers are a must for off-roading. Yeah. All right, I better back off this. This might have been the part the guys were talking about. Like, this is completely washed out, but I went and walked across it to make sure it isn't soft underneath, and this is completely hard. This is obviously a dried off, floodplain area. But it goes across here and it appears there's a trail over there, but then it just ends. There's nothing there. There's no way to the right or the left. So unless it banks that way and goes up where it's washed out, I have no idea where the trail goes. So this is our turnaround spot.